The greatest thing about being a rep is that, and it's in the Constitution, we're supposed to be the closest branch of government to the people, and that's why the size is kept as relatively small as it can be, because we interact on a regular basis. Individual voters are smart and they get it, but you need to have the ammunition. So let me just tell you a couple things that I hear all the time. Well, you raise the sales tax. We went to 625. Well, do you know that it hadn't been raised in 34 years? Do you realize every other state in New England was higher than us until we did that, except for New Hampshire, which was at 0, and we can't compete with them. Anyways, you realize it raised $900 million, $180 million of which went to offset increases in the MBTA fares. It's that type of information. Well, the information like healthcare debate, which everybody's talking about in Washington, but in Massachusetts, because we passed it under Governor Romney, but it was this administration that had it implemented, and we had 600,000 people without insurance in Massachusetts. When this administration came in after that law was passed, we now have 300,000, and that's 300,000 people that, number one, have health insurance now, but number two, the single most uninsured individual in Massachusetts when we did this, and Phil can speak to this because he was instrumental in helping get this passed, was single males in their 20s coming out of school. I don't need insurance. I don't need insurance. So now we have younger people into the pool, and the rates will eventually come down, especially if some of the governor's controls are put in place that he's proposed and help for small businesses. It's not going to happen overnight, but we took a bold step. This administration has implemented and had to do the hard work. But those are some of the numbers that you should have when you're talking to people. Or the fact that the governor's proposal in regards to merging the MBTA and MBTA and Mass Highway. My understanding is, and pension savings is like $5 billion over 20 years, something along that line. And those are real figures that matter. So use those numbers when you're talking to your neighbors and your friends.